What I learned about the topic unfolding the biological self is that there are two dimensions of ourself: the physical dimension and the sexual dimension, wherein the physical dimension identifies how we shape our own self. It can be through our environment or our genetic buildup, and in the sexual dimension, it tackles about the sexual characteristics, attributes, the sexual orientation of adolescents and adults, as well as sexual behavior and its consequences. In the physical dimension, it is a crucial aspect of oneself because this is where we view our own personal appearance, wherein during our maturation, it depends on our genes whether we grow tall, have blue eyes. Basically, it depends on the genetics passed down by our parents. There is also another factor, which is the environment. People tend to adapt to the environment they are living in, especially the culture and the practices within the family, as well as large social groups. For example, the saying, "Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are." It basically means that those people whom you're with might you might adapt the the personalities, traits that they have since they are always with you. In the sexual self, it discusses the development of individuals from their physical attributes to issues of gender identity. During the puberty, uh, we are usually confused with a lot of things, exploring our own bodies, and eventually, that's how we know what we want to do with our lives. And then the consequences of sexual choice. In in the society today, teenagers are usually engaging in premarital sex and unprotected sex, so there is a high chance that the female might get impregnated at an early age, which is a consequence of the things that they wanted to do. Aside from early pregnancies, there are a lot of diseases that are transmitted through sexual intercourse, such as STD and HIV. And how do we make ourselves responsible as human beings is to respect one's body And that means avoiding things that could make us regret what we did. And by setting your goals that to take care of yourself while you are young, because are there is a lot of time in the future for things like that.